Welcome to Nerdities. Bitches.
Good evening, my little bottom feeders and underachievers. It is I, your host, Justin, as always joined by
Mike,
Kyle, Vin, and Joe.
And it's a very somber episode of the weekend. I still invite you to sit back, relax, take off your pants, get a drink and a snack as you listen to us say silly things. But a little sad tonight. We're retiring a segment.
I'm not sad. It's had its time. We're getting diminishing returns on it, I feel, and we got to go out with a bang.
Tonight we retire the "You Piece of Shit" segment.
And honestly, amazed it lasted this long.
And like Mike said,
the legs.
like Mike said, it's going out with a bang. Tonight, a shorter show, but a little bit more in depth. Only 3 questions, but they're lengthy questions. The third one being the final "You Piece of Shit" segment, in which you're not getting just 3 from each of us. Not 4. You're getting 5.
Not 6. Not 7.
Not 7. 5. 5 sets of dialogue from each one of us. And there's a little something special. We've been discussing the veto privileges for the top 100 musical artists of all time, according to Nerdity's list. And we're set at 3 vetoes each, and I said, you know what? Maybe we'll find a way to earn vetoes. And by golly, the chance is upon us. Each one of us will go like we normally do, and you know how we normally guess at the end. Is like, oh, who did it? You know? Everybody's going to get their shot one at a time. And then after all the dialogue's done, the player or the member with the most correct answers will gain an extra veto.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was for everyone you get right.
Fuck!
No, that would be crazy.
Come on.
That would make things interesting.
It'll be like a 6-hour top 100 list. Kyle will fucking lose his mind.
Wait, so there's 1 point awarded at the very end to one person.
Well, there could be 2 people with a tie.
Okay.
Half a veto.
And we'll.
So,
I don't have a plan for that yet. I'm working on it.
One gets a V, the other gets a toe.
They have to agree on the
You're
veto.
still here, Joe. That's good.
Co-veto ship.
Okay, hypothetically, right?
Yes.
We're going around the horn.
Yes.
Okay.
Like we do.
So, right. So each person gets a guess, and then it's revealed what movie it's from?
Correct. Just like we normally do it.
So everybody, like if everybody's in agreement,
then you all get awarded the point if you're all right.
Okay.
just making sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no buzz-in. We don't have that ability right here, so everybody's going to get their shot. If you're all right, you get a notch.
Okay, yeah, due to timing.
You know,
I figured that's how it would be, since we tend to just, like, whoever gets the word out first. But since there's an actual competition going on,
correct.
Yeah, this makes a bit more sense.
We could do that thing they do on the radio where you say your name as your buzzer. Kyle.
Raise hand.
Mm-hmm. Or, you know, that...
Yeah, we're not doing that. That's too much. I'm not paying attention to that. Everybody will
Joe
get the
just
shot.
said the word raise hands, and it said Joe wants to speak up at the bottom.
That's cool, because it didn't say that to me.
All right.
Stop clicking buttons now.
Let's start super strong with our Mike's question du jour. Mikey?
Yeah, I feel a little awkward doing this now. Anytime something like this, anytime something like my answer comes up while the kiddies are still around, I cringe a bit. But you know what? We're committed. So my question this week is, create a new holiday about anything you want. What is it? what traditions will go along with it, what's the date it's celebrated, and also defend why it should become a national holiday. I think I'll lead off. I want to do National Oral Sex Day.
You know it's a holiday.
It's a holiday. But
Yes.
is it like observed? Because I've never actually heard of it.
It's actually, I believe it's the day after Valentine's Day, and it's called Steak and BJ Day.
Okay. I don't want it to be then. I think that's kind of a cop out, and it's not deep enough into winter. I think mid March or early May. Yeah, like March 14th is better. It's like not quite an anti-Valentine's Day,
Okay.
but it's weird cousin. You're expected to ask your significant other for the service, and if they deny you, you have the right to seek services from a professional. It's the one day per year that prostitution is legal. So it's essentially this is a version of the purge that I can get behind, or
Can
more
we-
accurately, in front of
The urge? Is that what we're going to
Yeah.
call it?
the splurge.
Oh,
Wow.
love it.
It's a purge of its own.
We definitely went very different ways on this.
Yes. Yeah,
I
yeah
expected
we
it.
sure did. I'm going to go next. I want Unplugged Day. Celebrated on the second Monday of August. And you not only unplug just from your daily grind and from, technology in general, but it's meant to center yourself. Get away from worrying about every little detail. Everything's closed with the exception of hospitals. Like, it's just, everything's shut down. It's all shut down. It's just
And gas stations,
just a day to...
convenience stores,
No.
Literally?
No.
I'll do more than 11
like
yourself. I would
like the
feel
gas
like-
attendants will still be
Because it
there.
meant you
At the
got
convenience stores
eat
with gas.
for a day.
You know what? No driving. Just fucking...
I'm not muted.
No, you're not. You're definitely not muted. It's to reconnect yourself with the simple life.
There's a lot of irony to this. You know that, right?
Do tell.
Okay. You created this holiday. You have this holiday in your mind
Yeah.
to help center people, to help better their lives.
Yeah.
But to implement it, you'd have to be a complete fucking fascist.
Well, sometimes you gotta
Lay
do
this
stuff
one out.
like
Lay
that.
this, yeah.
I mean, otherwise it wouldn't be observed, right? Because
No,
then
it
you'd
wouldn't.
still have people just doing their normal thing. The
Yeah, it would.
idea is to literally just unplug from life. So,
Yeah,
so the rules have to be laid out. Hey, man, this is it. Like, get your shit together the day before. Go where you gotta go. Gas up, and then poop.
Yeah, but someone's got to be like at a power plant manning the power because
Mm-hmm.
you're just going to sit in total darkness.
Cops still have to go to work.
Yep.
Yeah,
if there's fire.
So the necessities, right? Fire department, police department, utilities, sure.
Technically, during the pandemic, I was an essential worker. That's right. There could be a way to angle it so fucking carpet cleaners
Listen,
be forced to work
I know
under magical
people
weather.
could try to angle it, but like this is the fucking law of the land here. This is how things will be run. It's a national day to chill.
I could really see you
It's-
standing on the balcony
is-
with your chin out,
It is.
Mussoliniing the
It's
fuck out of this. I
It's
really
National
could.
Shabbos.
Yeah.
I like it.
Shabbos.
National
Enforced Shabbos.
Oh, like that isn't.
No, because it's chosen by the people.
Talk to some of them. You tell me how much choosing's going on.
Wait, I'm not going to deny that they've been brainwashed.
All right then.
They've been indoctrinated. But there's a difference between your parents telling you a fairy tale and the government telling you you have to do nothing today. Stay
National
home,
Shabbos.
enjoy
On
yourself.
Shabbos.
Tell me now. I know you're arguing it, but tell me you wouldn't fucking enjoy it.
Of course I'd enjoy doing
Well,
nothing.
shut the fuck
That's
up.
most of my life. That's not the point. I'm saying you'd be forcing people to do nothing.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, just everybody's fucking time out. Time out day.
I
the
should
fuck out.
change the movie I picked for you later.
Do you know it took
Do
me?
anyone know of Downfall?
It took me like shut up. It took
The
me.
last few days of Hitler's bunker? Yeah, I think you'd fit well in that movie.
Shit.
It took me 4 hours to finalize movies for all of you.
I literally did the movies 10 minutes ago.
I don't,
for
it's
everybody.
not even going to be accurate. I'm going to tear them all apart.
I did it 10 minutes ago.
You're gonna shoot from the hip when the time comes?
I wrote down. I didn't write down any
They're,
explanations, but I wrote
they're
it
just
down.
going to be. Oh! I did say prepare to
Prepare,
defend.
Joe.
Prepare to
Yeah,
defend.
I'm shooting that from the hip because my brain is mush.
All right, let's move on to Sleepy Joe.
National Don't Be a Dick Day, May 15th, because 515, because it's a day and it sounds good. If you're a dick that day, you get to be publicly kicked in the ass.
Yeah, but what if you're just being a dick because someone set you off? Like they might not have been a dick intentionally.
Yeah, but if someone set you off, they're the dick. So you get to kick them in the ass.
What if someone set them off?
Yeah, it's a domino. It's a domino of dicks.
It would be a domino effect of kicking ass.
It's subjective,
just
too.
one kick.
Yeah. See, well, how do you define being a dick?
Because
Everybody just be nice to each other.
have you ever had it where someone's walking in front of you obnoxiously slow and you go around them
Every day.
and they obnoxiously saunter
Into
in
your
your
lane?
back?
Yeah.
and then you stop, you go the other way and they look over and they look back that way and they go in front of you again and they're just like, hey, where you been? Welcome, right? We're on Earth. You been here long?
And the subjective part is the person walking all slow ass could be like, oh, this dick's trying to pass me. Just like, just go at my pace. What's wrong? Just chill out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You want to say
I
hi?
support the notion that it should be a national. Don't be a dick. Hi, dude.
Say hi. Where's your mama?
Bobby's World?
Emery.
Hi, Zach.
Say hi, Emery.
What up?
Cutest part of the whole show, folks.
Hasn't happened in a while. Where's mama?
Back. Oh, he just came of his own will?
Yeah. Yes.
He is too willful. Like, I support the notion of, like a chill day, like a national Rasta day almost.
Yeah, there we go.
You can't enforce it. There's no but there should be, like, part of the tradition should be, like, that's the
Okay.
day when everyone can call each other out for being dicks.
Okay, and then everybody celebrates by a joint. Everybody gets like the ceremonial holiday joint and puffs the joint and is
I
chill.
didn't even hear him come down the steps.
So you just want four?
Now,
You want
what if
420
that
part
person in
2?
front of me has herpes? Now I have to attack that person. Now I'm a dick.
No, you get your individual joint.
You said we all puff the magic joint together.
No. You
So that's
did
why you
say
gotta write
that.
things down.
Let's say
No,
together.
everybody gets a joint.
I agree with that.
I prepared days ago.
All right. Well, with that being said, Vin, go ahead.
Oh, it's National Heroic Dose Day. And it's on the spring solstice. Everyone must take a heroic dose of psilocybin. Reset. And this way, Joe, when you finish, I'm not giving you one iota. Not one of.
Big question already.
No, not one. Questions we have to the end. And this includes politicians to the bum who refuses to take my money because he just wants food.
It happens.
No. That's the fantasy.
So far, I'm the only person not forcing anyone to do something on their day.
Also, there is no
Yeah,
spring
I mean,
solstice.
Yeah, kind of though, because like, then you're obligated, right? Because like, no one. No,
What,
one-
mine?
Solstice
Yeah.
does not exist.
I'm asking, hey, honey.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Kyle.
yeah,
Thank
but
you,
if you're
Equinox.
the person being asked, like, clearly you don't want them to go to a fucking professional,
All
right?
right, we just need to pause for a second because Joe's already fucking starting.
I just think, I don't know how that didn't click in my brain, Joe, but as soon as you said it, I was like, holy shit.
It's the same difference.
No, it's not. There's a big difference between a
So,
solstice
so
and
do you
an
mean the
equinox.
summer solstice,
It's the same difference.
or do you mean the equinox?
You mean regardless of what it
We
is?
meant the vernal equinox.
Yeah. and Joe's trying to make me look like a fool, and I will not look like a fool. You, my friend, made the dumbest holiday I've ever heard in my life. Mine is superior.
They're the same. They're just slightly different.
No. And Joe, you're first in line, sir. I am tired of your shit.
I still have to figure out what exactly is a heroic dose.
5 grams.
It seems a lot.
That's
No, it's not.
seems like
It's
a lot.
The heavens part. Someone takes a squeegee and goes right in your pineal gland. I'll let you, Bill Hicks. And you just realize how much of a piece of shit you are, how much of a better person you could be. You go through all that bullshit and you come out and go, I'm going to be a better person now.
I don't need your drugs to do that. That's
And
annoying.
everyone does it. No, because after that, after you go through all that, come out the other end and you're like, I'm gonna go be a better person.
I try, and then I interact with humanity.
So here's the point behind it. Everyone does it on the same day. We all travel to the other dimension.
So
We
you
get the knowledge of the elders.
so you think this is gonna help everybody?
It's gonna help the globe. All of a sudden, we're gonna have Tesla towers everywhere. We're not gonna use electricity anymore. We're gonna have all the Tesla technology back up and running. And that's the world I want to live in.
This is a Tenacious D song.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's close. You just got to throw out the word
mushrooms.
technology.
Tesla towers growing.
I like it. So I guess I win. You can go to the next one.
Kyle, I have faith in you.
Well, I mean, like, I took this seriously.
So did
So
I.
So everyone knows that there's a Mother's Day and a Father's Day. Mother's Day just recently passed. Father's Day is coming up. There is technically a Grandparents' Day, although there's not really any expectations associated with a Grandparents' Day. It's technically the first Sunday in September. I propose switching it to an actual day on the calendar, not like just a Sunday, but an actual day on the calendar, September 20th. And I propose that there are some expected stipulations, obviously not imposed, but I think it should be a day off for everybody, because I think for my version of Grandparents' Day, it should be expected for people to actually reconnect with their grandparents if they haven't done so in a long time, and specifically do things that the grandparents enjoy doing. So like maybe watch a movie that is a favorite of a grandparent, or and if you've lost your grandparents, then do these things in their honor. So either like watch a movie that was their favorite, or go to a place that was their favorite place, or cook a meal, or order a meal that was their favorite meal, or do something like that, either with them or in their honor. And I would call it Vavo Day for obvious reasons within our family. But, yeah.
Why couldn't it be a Sunday, like Mother's Day and Father's Day?
Because I want people to get a day off to do it.
But then how come Father's Day and Mother's Day wouldn't be?
I mean, you asked for one holiday, dude, not 3.
But I'm saying, like,
Fix all bills.
that's throwing a wrench, like, because
It's
then,
not throwing a wrench. People should also get a day off to make sure that they, like...
but that's why it would be on a Sunday.
No, not everybody doesn't work on Sundays. Some people still work on Sundays.
I'm
saying it should be...
Like, I, as a father, would be perturbed if
Well,
we get a
that's
day off
too
for
bad.
grandparents and we don't get a day off for parents.
That's too bad, because Father's Day already exists,
And
and
my
we have to create a new
Bratty,
holiday.
shitty children get weeks off at a time for dumb holidays.
He says like he didn't get them himself when he was a kid.
Yeah, I'm older now. It
Yeah.
doesn't count.
Like Teachers Convention? What stupid holiday is that?
Yeah, fuck that. I'm just saying. I like it. I love everything about it. It should either be Sunday, or it should be caused then for Mother's and Father's Day to be moved on the calendars and become?
Are you sitting on one? Oh, there it is.
I actually had a note when I don't think that this is obligatory, but how I would be celebrating this particular day is I would be opening and closing. So 12:01 a.m. and 11:59 p.m. I'd be opening and closing my day with a shot of blackberry brandy.
Fair.
And yeah.
White House?
I like it.
Yeah, but
I had buttered bread last night, and it reminded me of Poppy.
Did you also overly pepper your food like it was no one's business?
No, I over buttered my bread.
Okay, that he does that.
Yeah.
Do you remember you could smell the amount of pepper on his shit from like
Oh yeah.
the hallway?
You know why?
You know, it's all
Did you inhale
the
too many train fumes?
it's all the smoking he used to do. It killed his fucking
Okay.
taste buds.
Well, it puts hair in your chest.
That too, yeah. Well, that's what the country crock was for.
Country crock, black pepper, black cherry ice cream.
Yeah.
All that puts hair in your chest.
He was a shed spread guy.
Sitting on it?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
He still is. You know he doesn't change his way.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta check in the sink. Where's the pepper?
Good holidays.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was going to come together,
It
but
did.
this group being what we are, yeah.
Moving on to the next segment.
Where's pepper?
I tasked the group with picking two movies per member. One, that the addition of the member would
Is it in
benefit the
sink?
movie.
Up there? Is
And two,
it in the sink?
one that would be a complete detriment
Oh,
to the movie.
I guess no mango and no.
Let's start with everybody's picks for Joe Pravdo. Joe, you will go last since this is about you. I will start. My movie that I want to see Joe in is Empire Records.
Tomato.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a good one.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
that fits.
Joe,
Would
Joe.
you replace the character, or would you slot him in?
No, it's Joe, and he works there. He's just like the dude that just, you know, he's like the dude of the store. He's the older guy. He absolutely fucking despises Rex Manning. But like Joe is perfect, in my opinion, for Empire Records.
Do you give him a lot of lines, or is he the quiet guy that just leers at all the young girls
He's
the whole time?
so you know in Waiting.
hmm
Oh shit!
Somebody almost got that movie.
What?
Yeah, somebody did get that movie.
What's his?
Somebody actually did get that movie. Now that I look at it,
Why can't I fucking think of his name?
well, the guy with the piss problem.
Dishwasher guy.
What
Dishwasher guy.
The two kids with the dishwashers.
Wait, Bishop?
Bishop.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah, that's Joe in this movie.
Okay.
The one who gives the advice?
Yeah,
Zach, come.
I like it. I like it.
and the only thing is the moment Joe starts talking about the Beatles, though,
Zach,
the other characters walk away.
come get the banana.
Yeah.
Now, my movie that Joe would absolutely tank
Get the banana.
if he was in it. Sorry, bud, but Magic Mike.
Yeah. Yeah.
Banana.
Come on, the crowd needs fillers.
Well,
Joe.
assuming that Justin didn't put all of us in for Magic Mike, I appreciate the fact that you think Joe would be worse for that movie than me.
Yeah, don't worry. There's one for you. It's very specific reasons.
You get
Okay.
the body hair thing. A lot of women would be into that.
Yeah, but Joe's like pasty white.
I make people tan by standing next to them.
It's true.
Yeah, like I'm scared right now. I have blood pressure issues because my face looks red next to yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have a bright light look, right in
Yeah, it
front.
doesn't help.
No.
But like, unless Magic Mike was doing a theme tonight for Halloween and you came out as Powder, I don't think
What are you looking for?
that you're fitting.
Oh, what are you looking for?
Next week, when you guys see me when I get back from the trip, I'm gonna be freaking purple.
Yeah, and then it'll just turn to white.
Yes, then I'll get various degrees of pale.
It'll slough off like you're a nude.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's my picks for Joe. Vin, since you bro chachos with Joe, what'd you give him?
Benefit. Big Trouble Little China.
Okay.
He's gonna play the Chinese guy that follows Kurt Russell around.
No. You don't swap out any characters.
I wanted to.
Yeah, I don't care what you want to do. That's not how this works. You're adding them to the story.
Okay. Well then, he follows the Chinese guy who follows Kurt Russell around.
Fair. And I would watch that.
Yeah. Repeats everything he says like a lackey, and everyone's like, "Oh, this guy's cute. He's special."
Yeah. He's the albino short round.
Yeah. And a movie that he would, to his detriment, would be The Whale.
Wow.
Now, he would be one of the delivery guys that walks in on him whacking off because he's too fat to pick up his porno. And they both have to make that awkward eye contact. And I know Joe would say something. Brendan Fraser pulls him off set. He's like, "Dude, I'm not going to get a fucking Oscar now."
Need anything from a gas pump in here?
Do another Mummy movie.
I think he is.
You were great in
Yeah, I
this
think he
movie.
is too. I hope he does. I hope it's true.
Anybody have any issues with Vinny's picks?
They seem pretty strong to
They're
me.
pretty strong. All right. Moving on. Let's go to Mike.
All right. This one would be hard to pull off given the time period he came out in, but I think he would fit in perfectly in A Hard Day's Night. Just in the throng of girls chasing them the whole time, he would only add to the overall hysteria of the other teenage girls.
So Joe is a teenage girl? Like
Well, Joe would be playing a teenage girl. I'm
he's
not saying
like-
Joe is a teenage girl.
He's in the crowd with the teenage girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm one of the screaming fans.
Yeah. You
Okay.
definitely
Okay.
lose your voice by the end of the first day.
I don't hate it.
Mhm.
I feel like it's not much for Joe to do.
I was hoping you would have said, like, you got Paul's grandfather. I would have been like Paul's nephew. Or
Never actually
cousin,
seen it. All I've
cousin.
seen is those moments where they're being chased around, and I figured, it's literally the first thing that popped into my head when I saw
like
your
it.
name on my list.
I like it.
Joe, I like that you thought Mike would saw it, though. I like that vote of confidence you gave him.
And the movie that he would absolutely tank, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Because you can't have two cameras.
No, you can't.
You gave him the same one.
I almost did. I didn't, but I almost did.
I feel like he would side with Cameron, and the group would end up never going to the city.
Yeah.
And it would be the most boring. They would actually still take the day off of school, but they just hang out around the pool.
No,
And Joe would
actually,
be under an umbrella the whole time.
would not go to school, and we'd do fun things. We went and explored. We went to New York the one time, and we went all around the city.
Totally wrong. I could absolutely not see you saying, I'll go. You just keep calling. Just keep calling.
All right, Mr. Kyle.
So for the one where he is beneficial, I gave him Galaxy Quest.
Ooh.
Because it's
Wow.
effectively a Star Trek ripoff.
Very helpful.
So he could either be a second red shirt on the flight, or he could be a guy at the convention that's assisting Justin Long's character.
I mean, he's either
I
one of
think he
those.
could work in either role.
Yeah, I'd say he's either one of those guys or part of the alien crew. Because
Yeah.
I'd like to see Joe walking around talking like that.
Yeah. So I guess there's three roles he could play in that movie.
I'd love all of that.
Forward too.
Forward.
All right. What's the
Yeah,
shit?
just like
What's
that.
the shit show?
Ready to Rumble because
Yeah.
I don't see Joe successfully being a wrestling manager or an actual wrestler in a
No.
movie.
Yeah.
No.
This is
Hey man, Spike Dudley.
well, yes, but like Joe.
Hey.
All right, Mr. Pravdo, what'd you give yourself?
I didn't know I had to give myself something. I picked ones for all you guys.
You're a member of the fucking group.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe. Wing it. You know what you're going to say.
And that question was asked. Someone asked in the group feed.
Oh.
Kyle asked, and I did clarify
Oh,
that.
if we did one for ourselves?
Yes.
You gotta wake up, Joe. Come on.
I missed that one. I think I would benefit a league of their own. I'd be one of the baseball coaches for the Rockford Peaches, like Tom Hanks'
Yeah, you would
coach.
definitely not be drafted into the war and left behind to teach a bunch of women baseball. I agree.
Oh,
with
you
this.
dirty dog. I can see your teeth, you dog.
You could be Stillwell's best friend on the bus.
Stillwell's a Wrangler.
Stillwell Angel.
Good.
They make me like
That's a good
first
pick.
base coach or something like that.
That's a good pick, Joe. I like it.
Yeah, it does fit well. What movie would you be completely uncomfortable in?
Could you picture me walking around like The Godfather? I would tank that movie. Just me. I would be me. Not no accent, no nothing. It would be me walking around The Godfather.
Yeah, good.
Maybe as a consigliere. Maybe.
They pick me over Tom Hagen? Never.
No, you'd be Tom Hagen's consigliere. No, you'd be Tom Hagen's driver.
That's who I would be.
Yeah. You're out, Joe.
It's good picks.
Yeah.
All right, next up, let's do Michael. I'll start. Mike, the movie I absolutely want you in is The Mist.
And fuck you too.
Because one of my
because of the lady.
yeah, yes.
Sure. Yeah, I would like to be in on that beating.
Yeah.
Wait, no, she just gets a gunshot right to the head.
Yeah, but like you would be the only character in there to just break, and when you have them, your fucking epic meltdowns are some of my favorite flavors of life.
But like, at what points would be a really good meltdown in there? Like when she goes off, I could probably be a good counter to her.
Yeah,
but
like,
I would probably incite.
All you do,
more damage.
you like the first time she does her thing, right? You then just follow her around the entire movie, rebutting everything she says.
I'd only have one line throughout the whole movie. Oh yeah, prove it.
Yeah,
Well, the Lord Almighty. Oh really? Prove it.
yeah. I want it, like real bad.
That's cute. Prove it.
The movie that I know you would fucking ruin for everybody involved is The Fast and the
Actively.
Furious.
Oh, actively.
It's almost time to brush your teeth. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'd be part of the crew. As we're mid jump, I'd be like, oh shit. We're
yeah.
not letting
Yep.
it.
Your fruit.
Absolutely, The Fast and the Furious. Everybody else on this list has like tons of movies scratched out and replaced. Yours were the only set of movies that were cemented the moment I fucking wrote them down.
Yes.
Next up, let's go, Joe.
Mike, I would think you would. I put you in Ready Player One.
Oh, it's like I was born for that.
Yeah, I think you would be one of the on the team of heroes taking down.
You'd be on the high five.
Yeah.
Make it the high six. I'd absolutely be a gunter. I'd be all up in that gun. I'd be like gun crazy.
Yeah.
I'd be a gun lover. Balls
The
deep
movie
in that
I-
gun thing.
I think you would tank Dogma because you're an atheist.
That's being a theme developing.
Two good picks.
Although, in that universe, I think I could add to that movie. Because I'd be the guy naysaying it, and like, that's a universe where God exists. So by the end, eggs on my face.
No, because you'd just be like, no, that's fucking Alanis Morissette.
Isn't it ironic?
Vin.
For Mike, I have the video game Jumanji movies. I forget what they're called.
Welcome to
Ready
the
up?
jungle.
Next level.
Next Level.
Welcome to the jungle and
Welcome
the
to
next
the
level.
jungle, next level.
Yeah. You're good at video games. That's why I picked you for that. Detriment, Quantum Mania, because that movie needs to be tanked. And I know you're the man for the job.
But like,
Well,
I think Mike would add to that movie.
I did. Honestly, the thing is, him taking it would make it better.
Yeah.
So it's a catch-22.
I feel like I'd be doing the same thing I was doing in the Fast and the Furious movie, just walking around being like, "That's the best you can do."
But like
That's what-
in the
that's what
Fast
gravity
movies,
like here?
in the Fast movies, people are like, oh, "Get this fucker off." Like in Quantum Mania, you're like, "Well, this feels kind of long, but like that guy's entertaining."
He's not wrong. But they be saying that in both movies. He's not wrong. There's no way a car could land like that and still keep going. He's not wrong. MODOK looks like ass.
Yeah.
What's wrong with your face?
What happened to your everything?
On this 840.
Come on, dude. Time to brush your teeth.
All right.
is it to me?
That's to you.
Come on.
All right. So my positive one for Mike is Clue the movie.
It's time for
You almost got that from me, by the way.
Because Mike is a character in that, with being able to dialogue with Tim Curry while trying to figure out who's getting murdered all around him, I think would just be excellent.
Yeah.
We'll play.
The bad one,
You're saying, what about communism the whole
Finish
time?
cutting. Finish.
the bad one, Poltergeist.
Ooh.
Finish cutting. And now we gotta go brush
Original or
Because I think, well, I think the original, but because I think for the first half of the movie, Mike would just be like, none of this shit is real. And then at the point where he's confronted with the fact that it's all really happening, he just nopes right out of the house. Does not help anyone.
White people haunted? We getting the fuck out of here.
It was James Woods in Scary Movie 2, and he sees her spin her head around and goes, "Fuck this."
Yeah, this is a pretty strong pick for me.
That's very good.
All around. It's in my court now,
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Balls in my hands, as usual. I think I would slot perfectly into the 40-year-old virgin. Although I would kind of ruin the movie because I'd be like, no, dude, just tell her. Just tell her she's not an asshole. She's very empathetic. She'll go with it. It'll be perfectly fine. Stop letting these morons influence you. You're cool. It's all right. I mean, it's weird, but you're all right.
Let him finish.
And I almost said Star Wars because I just fan out the whole time.
Yes, 2 carrots.
But I just recently watched Silverado again, and I would be so utterly useless in that movie. I've never ridden a horse. I wouldn't know how to tie any of the shit. I've never shot an actual gun. I couldn't shit outside.
Yeah.
Could not use
It's
an
quite
actual
liberating.
I'd imagine. Once you get to that point where you can let it fly.
You gotta finish cutting.
Those are all
Yeah.
fair. Next up, we'll go the big Vin dog. I'll take lead here. Vin, for my movie, America Needs a Hero. And there is no better film that Jean-Claude Van Damme could get into than Pacific Rim.
Oh,
You are a solo mech pilot in this. That's how much charisma and intelligence you have.
Wait, you think he even needs a Jaeger?
I don't
I think
even
he
know.
just
He
walks
could
up
he
to
could
him
probably
and
just
spin
walk up and spin kick a fucking kaiju in the mouth.
one punch.
Yeah.
He'd like One Punch Man.
You'd punch it back through the rift. And they'd be like, you know what? Second thought, we can go to another planet. We don't need to be going here.
Yeah.
I like that.
But like I can't think of a better movie. Like Vin needs to punch giant monsters in the mouth.
Go brush your teeth.
That's right. I do all the time. Got a wife.
Now,
What are you about to do?
I couldn't
Separate.
come up with just one movie that you would be the shits in. So I have 3.
Why?
What do you mean?
I have
you
3.
have everything?
Very good.
We could let everybody can vote on it. But my choices for Vin shitting the bed are Nightmare on Elm Street,
No.
Batman. Batman.
Which one?
Any of them.
89 or the?
And this was the one that I was leaning the most into is A Beautiful Mind.
At least that just came out.
Oh, I kind of
What's
like
his
that.
own beautiful mind, I wonder?
Well, he's Vinny.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I heard it was good.
You would look at John Nash and go, dude, you see shit. You know,
Would he be another hallucination? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, Vinny would be hallucination in that.
Oh.
Vinny couldn't
Okay,
exist.
it's like, who are you talking to, bro?
Yeah,
Who the hell are you talking to? Ruin the whole thing?
yeah. So, those are the three I couldn't narrow down for Vin.
I know the perfect movie for him.
Mike, go ahead with your Vin picks then.
Well, the good one, the one that he can only add to. I was, of course, thinking of a JCVD movie, but nothing would be better than to see him in Street Fighter.
I almost gave him Street Fighter.
Oh,
I almost
yeah.
gave him
Gonna
Street
get the
Fighter.
boat to go up river.
Yeah. Take down Bison, if you want to come with me. I wasn't quite sure if you'd just be like one of the characters, maybe a thug, or one of those guys, the UN fighter guys, and they're like baby blue helmets.
Yeah.
NPC guys?
And
Constantly throwing off thumbs up like,
yeah. The guy you'd be the guy when Van Damme is done with the speech that they cut to, who does like the hand pump, the fist pump, the yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
And
Right,
the
guys.
First guy to get shot off the boat. And the movie you would absolutely ruin is Apollo 13.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be a mission control guy just the entire time with your arms crossed going, nuh-uh. Nothing
Whole
gets
thing's
accomplished.
bullshit, guys.
Yeah.
Not even gonna make it through.
Yeah. They're not even up there. They're on a sound stage. What's wrong with you people?
They're in Texas. I've seen it.
Nothing would get accomplished. The astronauts would die. Game over.
Yeah. Then it looks like they're trying to contact you. Nah, it's fake contact.
Fake news. That's a deep fake.
I like that.
That was beautiful. Mr. Pravdo.
Vin, I gave you Kickboxer. You were Jean-Claude Van Damme's wisecracking friend.
Wow.
Oh, I'm like,
With him.
sweet. So I'm probably friends with the black guy who gets a lot of the hookers,
Yeah.
which I think are disgusting.
What is it gonna be? The pink pussy or the kitten cat club?
Vin, a movie you would absolutely tank, but might make it better too, because it's not a good movie, is Star Trek V. You would be like, why are we doing this? Who's that guy? Why are they all
We're not
being
even in
stupid?
space. This is fucking stupid.
Why are you all being dumb? Why does this
He
shit
would-
not work?
He would be the first person to ask, why does God need a spaceship? It's the most important line of the whole movie. Really? God wants you to bring a spaceship here? Why does God need a spaceship? Bullshit.
I've never seen that one.
You don't want to. It's a terrible movie.
It's not great.
I think I saw 3 of them. The originals.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
guessing
like Rocky 5.
it is as good as Tommy Gunn.
It's the Rocky V
Of Star Trek V.
Actually, I think Rocky V is a better movie than Star Trek V.
Who's a more efficient director, Shatner or Stallone? Stallone's done it more.
Stallone, yeah.
Well, you got a movie and
Yeah.
gotta get the guy.
Wasting too much time on that. Mr. Hauser.
Well, I almost went JCVD, but I decided that probably at least one of you was going to, so I didn't. Instead, the movie that I gave the benefit to is Nacho Libre.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because
Really see
I
that.
remember a time when Vinny seemed to be all about that movie. But on top of that, I think he would be an excellent luchador in the background of Jack Black as a luchador. And I think their comedic dynamic could be amazing. The bad movie I would give Vinny is the original Karate Kid. Because I would see him either being a third trainer in that town shitting all over the training techniques of the other two schools, or a person in the crowd at the tournament critiquing the technique of all the competitors in the tournament.
Finn would be the guy in the background yelling, "That's an illegal kick! That's an illegal kick!"
Oh,
Just so wins.
you didn't see that foot coming?
I think he would be like Stingray is on Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
He'd be the 36-year-old guy in a class full of teenagers.
Yeah. Yes, Sensei.
We got a problem here? We got a problem? I'll take him out. No, you're not hitting a minor. We're not going to let you knock out a minor. Sorry.
Done it before.
Okay, this is good. Mike?
I already got mine out for him.
Oh, that's right. So now it's 2 Vinny?
Yeah.
Oh, myself?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even think for myself, to be honest with you. Probably Surf Ninjas, because I want to experience Ponzu. Ponzu-san. And so I want to say Ponzu. And Detriment. Justin, what's your favorite movie?
So, hold on. How exactly are you fitting in Surf Ninjas?
Oh, I'm going to just get in a Jeep with them and hang out with them and cook eggs with Rob Schneider.
Okay. All right, fair.
Moto surfing, that's me.
And
about it.
what's your movie that you're gonna fuck up?
Oh, what's your favorite movie? Not related.
I don't have any.
What's your top 3?
There's too many to come up with a top 3.
Okay. Well, then I'd just be in Godzilla -1. Why don't we just fucking shoot this thing?
I wish you were at that point.
Shoot this thing right up the asshole. It has to take a shit sooner or later, right? Find when it's taking a shit. All of a sudden, when its asshole closes up, missile. Dead.
The old Thanos technique.
America.
Whatever. All right, next up, Mr. Kyle. Kyle, you are quite possibly the most perfect fit for basketball. Like, it's not like I don't even think I have to explain anything else. Like, you slot into that movie fucking perfectly.
But
as what though?
Yeah.
As a player.
As one of the beers, or as one of the other?
No, yeah, he's one of the beers. Like, Kyle becomes like the Babe fucking Ruth of basketball.
As a shooter or as a psycher?
Oh, both. Like, it's not even a fucking question. Look at him. He's perfect.
I don't want to brag, but I am the psych out champion of my day.
If we had more time, I'd say we should start a beer. What do you call it?
I mean, it's not a bad idea for a future short.
Yeah.
Anyway, the movie that I think you would not necessarily ruin because of the movie it is, I would be concerned for you in it, and that concern would ruin the movie for me. The movie is Animal House.
Wait.
My choice isn't far off.
Would he be one of the deltas?
Wait, for the negative one?
Yeah. So, like, Joe, there was a time, because this would be college time for Kyle, and there was a time during college where, like, Kyle got so drunk one night he ran into a stop sign, or fought the stop sign. The legend goes.
That's not true. You know that's not true. You know that's not the story.
Listen, heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
You know what the real story is, though.
Look, all I know is that the story that is told throughout time now.
It's not told throughout time. I was tackled in a parking lot.
That was post fighting the stop sign. No, by Matt Norman. But so yeah, like I'm concerned for my enjoyment of the movie by having Kyle in Animal House.
He'd be one of the deltas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on. Don't be stupid, Joe.
I was gonna say he's not an Omega.
No, I'd be one of the guys at the bar they go to.
Hey Otis, my man. Do you mind if we dance
with your dates? Sure.
If I was you, I would be leaving.
Mr. Proudo.
Kyle, you are the secret weapon in Beer Fest. They bring you out.
Oh, so not like the Eye of the Jew.
Yeah, no. You go in there and you show those friggin'
You double
Austrians.
fist the fucking Das Boot.
Yeah, you take
Listen.
the boots and
Das Boots.
In college, people told me that I looked like Farva. Some people, not everybody, told me that I looked like Farva. And then when I started drinking with them, that nickname quickly adjusted to Landfill. So that's pretty fitting.
Kyle, I have a question for you.
No.
Can you sing or play an instrument?
I used to be able to play the drums. I haven't played since middle school.
Kyle can sing.
I mean, I can't sing well.
Yeah, anyone can sing.
Your movie's that thing you do. You are the fifth wonder.
That's very good.
Well
that
done,
was very
Joe.
good.
Good
Who
job.
wouldn't want to be an Oneater?
Joe's killing it lately. All right, follow that, Finn.
Kill?
Yeah, for Kia.
Okay. Movie that Kyle would benefit. Fuck myself. You guys want to hear something funny? I didn't even do this on purpose. I swear to God. The movies I picked for myself, I picked for Kyle because I didn't pick for myself. I just saw off the top of my head.
There you go.
Can you circle back to me? Circle back.
Okay, circle back. Mike.
I think it wouldn't hurt to have another architect during the heist in Inception.
Okay.
That's good.
It's a good one.
And an architect that can also tell story well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would layer on top of itself. I disagree with Joe. I think the worst thing that could happen for Kyle is to have to train for an entire year for a drinking contest. It's the worst thing that could happen to Kyle. It's the worst thing that could happen to Jill. It's the worst thing that could happen to Emery and Sadie. It's the worst fucking idea ever. And trust me, I've got the receipts for when Kyle drinks too much.
Hey, I just want to say, it's a movie role. It's not my real life, guys.
Well,
Is it?
we're saying your personality fits well into these things. That's the
Yes.
idea.
Sometimes too well.
Good shots. Vin, back to you.
Okay, so the movie that I'll start with Detriment first, because this is good. He would be in The Notebook, and he would deter it because nobody likes a third wheel.
Fun fact. That's Kyle's go-to fuck movie.
It's not.
Kyle, the moment Kyle wants to put the moves on any chick, it's a drive to a lighthouse and then The Notebook. Mike's nodding along because he fucking knows.
The gazebo,
First of all,
lighthouse, Notebook.
Lighthouse, true. Notebook, not true.
It's the old Hauser double whammy.
The Notebook was never part of that. Whammy.
Lies.
You get him tearing up a little bit. You have to roll a couple too, so you know you're sensitive.
Yeah. And then you show them how sensitive. Vin, what's
how
your
sensitive they are.
what's your benefit?
Benefit, Rebel Moon. Because
Yeah.
Any one of us could make that movie better.
if
Okay.
anyone could do it,
There's a distinct logic to that choice.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Hauser, what'd you give yourself?
Do you want my good one first or my bad one first?
Your good one first.
The Great Outdoors.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
A movie that's about camping,
Yeah.
which is how I spent many years of my life.
Yeah.
So, me judging them heavily from the background, but also being a competitor for the old 96ers scene.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Would you
fucking incredible.
would you eat the fat and grizzle as well?
Yep.
I mean, yes.
That's
um,
a couple of desserts down and we get some Paul Bunyan hats for the kids.
my negative one is also has to do with me being very judgy, but I think it would be me being judgy in a way that would completely ruin the dynamic of 3 men and a baby.
I want to hear this.
Yeah.
Well, because throughout the course of that movie, there's one guy who's clearly the best father figure
Yeah.
in the movie. There's one guy who's actually the father that is the worst father figure in the movie, and the other one, the third guy, is just pretty much an idiot for 3/4 of the movie. So, if I lived on the same floor in that building, or if I was a guy working on the same job site as Tom Selleck, or actually, those would probably be the two best ways I would fit into that movie. But I think I would either destroy the plot line of that movie by calling social services, or just telling Tom Selleck that he needs to get the fuck away from the other two guys in that movie. Like, hey man, you're the one that should be raising this kid. Like, just get away from those other two guys.
You tell Steve Gutenberg to go back to the police force.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell Sam Malone to go swipe out, clean out some glasses.
Yeah.
Tell him Woody's looking for him.
Right. That's good. That's good. All right, moving on to the final "You Piece of Shit" segment of the night.
Wait.
We didn't
Oh.
do you.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Trying
Was
to
that
skate
intentional?
later, huh?
Yeah, was it
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, okay.
All right, Vin,
Because we're idiots.
go ahead.
Which one?
It's Vin.
Okay.
What?
What's your picks for me, bud?
Oh, you.
Yeah, me.
Oh, movie that I think that you would benefit very much so, and this is more for you, so you can actually experience it more, not so much the movie, but Nightmare Before Christmas, because then I feel like you'd have a deeper understanding of why.
I think I would benefit that movie by being like, "This is a great movie about Halloween." That features Christmas. I appreciate you putting me in that. Actually,
I think you would appreciate Christmas even more after you're done with that movie.
Yeah.
Full
I
of
would.
spirit.
Detriment. Jumanji, the first one, because you would just be like, why don't you just roll the dice again till he gets out? And the movie's over.
yeah.
You don't think he'd be freaked out by those bats that he'd run out too?
Yeah, I think she'd eventually grow up and be like, well, I'm fine now.
Scary bats, man.
Your big brother would be like, what the fuck happened? And she'd be like, do me, you should have 508 and roll the dice. Just go touch the game. Why don't you just go roll the fucking dice again?
You
Shut
know,
up. I'm fine.
that is such Justin advice too. Why don't you just roll the dice again, and then she messes up 4 more times and does not roll a 5 or 8, and then 5 other different things come out of the board game before she gets him out
Don't you know how to fucking roll dice?
of the jungle.
Stupid idiot.
Do a nat 20. Cut its head off.
Where's your nat 20 now, dummy? All right, Mr. Pravdo.
Justin, having worked with you on the line, I give you waiting.
Fair.
Because you would first be the head of the kitchen. You would be the head chef.
Yeah.
You would have taken the games to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Like
Buttholes.
the Batwing and the goat would have been like child's play compared to what you probably would have done.
It would involve buttholes.
Yeah. Buttholes, fluids.
Lots of pesto.
Yeah.
You think your special pesto?
Movie you would tank. I gave you 2001: A Space Odyssey. You would convince Hal to do your bidding.
You're right.
Instead of Hal doing his own thing, you would be controlling Hal.
Oh wow, that's frightening.
Yeah.
They would have ejected. He would have ejected all of them out of the whole 20 minutes in.
Yep. Hal, we can just rule stuff if we just. You're right, Justin. Yes, I know.
Captain Useless and what's his name? We don't need them around. Actually, less of them is more oxygen for me, and you like me better.
Mike?
I, too, chose waiting, because your disdain for the dining public would only add to what's already coming out of the restaurant workers. I mean, it's kind of an obvious one. And I think after Justin Long drops the guy's change back in his hand, you'd walk up and punch him.
You're right.
And the movie that you would have an ill effect on, Baby Driver.
Wait.
You would butt heads with either Doc, Bats, Griff, or Buddy instantly. There's none of those gangs, none of the iterations of Doc's group that you would work in. Even
Nope.
Slade. The only person you might get along with is Baby.
Baby. I'd get along with Baby.
And you might try and fuck Buddy's chick.
Probably would try to fuck her.
She was gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, who wouldn't?
That
would ruin that movie.
Me trying to fuck things is going to lead to one of my movies, too. Kyle.
I almost gave you Chef for the movie that you would benefit, but I decided instead to give you the 2016 Ghostbusters movie because if anybody can benefit that movie, it's you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciates it better.
However, I think the most fish out of water movie possible for Justin would be the 1989 classic Lean on Me.
You smoke crack, don't you, Justin? You smoke crack.
Because at his current age, Justin would not be a student in that school. No. The only possibilities for Justin in that school were to be either a teacher or a janitor. And in either case, he would absolutely take that movie.
Oh, you would start off as a teacher or janitor and end it as a victim.
Oh, fuck.
You'd be a statistic.
Well done, Kyle.
Thanks.
All right. For myself, I picked the one that would benefit from my addition. Not that it's a bad movie at all, but Mallrats. I would be excellent in Mallrats.
That'd be fun to join.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie that I would be a detriment to is Pleasantville. Because I would try to fuck everything.
That is a good pick.
Even Jeff Daniels?
Yeah, everything.
You would
and
turn
if I
everything
and if I
color?
didn't try to fuck it, I'm gonna jerk off and nut on it. So that movie goes color in 20 minutes.
Yeah, Jackson Pollock style color.
Yep.
Even William H. Macy? You'd put the pass on William H. Macy?
Yeah, why not?
He was kind of a Magoo in that movie.
Yeah, but he was younger looking then.
You'd really ruin the basketball team?
Yep.
Say
You
something.
would think you could beat out Reese
And
Witherspoon.
because if it wasn't, see, now I'm not saying that I would be the one doing all the sexual activity, because I would absolutely corrupt one of the chicks in that high school, and then pimp her out.
Oh, what was
So, in the scene where they're in the courtroom situation,
Yeah.
instead of just getting the mayor fired up, would you just Spider-Man him right in the face?
Yep.
And that's how he turns the color?
Yeah. The whole fucking courtroom goes color because they're like, "What is he doing?" And I'm like,
Do you think that happens, or they cover their eyes the whole time and only the areas on him you hit turn into color?
yeah, either way.
Damage has been done.
So would that be a tsunami?
Oh. Yeah.
The TV Land tsunami.
Oh.
That was everybody, right?
Yep.
All right.
It is time for the final "You Piece of Shit" segment.
The last time. The best time.
I will go first. once my phone here loads my stuff. All right. Hey, can you turn your music down, please? Because I'm having a really hard time, you piece of shit.
Oh.
Venom?
Ooh, Vinny's coming to fucking play today.
Oh, is that right?
That was correct.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say Venom also then.
I'm gonna say Venom.
Also get a
I'm gonna
point.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
That was, man. All right.
You said the rules.
Thank you. I know. Yeah. That was my bad. Vinny threw me off because he just yelled it out.
Well, I guessed. And that's how I do it.
Well,
That's
yeah. But remember,
Is the person
we're
who
supposed
says
to
the
be
quote
going.
supposed to call on people?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you all get a point on that one. Thank Vinny
Yep.
and thank me for being thrown off by Vin.
Thank you, Vinny.
All right. Next up, Mr. Provido.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
I mean, sir, who would have $1 million to have me killed? Jealous husbands, outraged chef, humiliated tailors. The list is endless, you piece of shit.
All right, Mr. Provido, go around.
No,
you have to pick. Like you.
You go first.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Kyle?
I'm going to say the jerk.
Nope. Ben?
Austin Powers?
No, but close. Mike?
Joe, you're not supposed to be handing people
Joe,
points.
you can't help them.
I was
Not-
gonna say Goldfinger, but it's probably not that specific one.
Yeah.
Is it that specific one?
No, it's not that specific one.
I knew it was fucking Bond.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mike should get...
For anybody who's helps, you get a fucking point taken away.
And the demerit.
Yeah, it's a demerit.
So we should not be saying whether something is right or wrong until all 4 guesses are done, right?
Indeed.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Not even making facial tics.
So no one got Joe's.
No.
This man with the golden gun.
Okay.
Vin.
No, that's not what I was thinking. What I was thinking was, what could have happened to this girl to make her think she had no way out, you piece of shit? We'll start with Joe. Is that a pass?
That's a pass.
Dumpty Dunce Cap. Justin.
7.
7?
Yeah.
Dumpty Dunce Cap. Mike.
Pass.
Yep.
I don't think I've seen this one.
No, I know it. Fight Club. That's not right. Is it right? Yeah.
All right. What was the movie, sir?
Titanic.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god, I knew it.
Shit. Throws you off because you're like, okay.
Kyle.
Heck.
Kyle.
All right. I'm hoping that that you guys get this one. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, you piece of shit.
Well, my goodness. Who's going first?
Vinny.
Truman Show.
Joe.
Truman Show.
Justin.
Truman Show.
Mike.
The Truman Show.
Barry.
Thank you, Kyle.
You're very welcome. See, I'm a fucking nice guy.
Nice
I
guy,
played
Kyle.
that easy.
Okay.
All right. That's to me?
That's to you, sir.
Okay. Your husband ain't dead, you piece of shit lady. He's hiding. some of you should know this. Okay, Joe.
I'm drawing a blank.
Is that a pass?
That's a pass.
Kyle.
Fuck. Yeah, I guess pass. God damn.
Vincenzo.
No Country for Old Men.
Negativo. Justin.
Oh, is it the ref?
Ding, 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 ding.
I had to think to my mic level right there. I'm like, I know I've heard that fucking quote enough now. Back to me. My mom and the authorities are still trying to figure that out, you piece of shit. Vinny.
Biodome.
Joe.
Pass.
Kyle.
Home Alone.
Michael.
I'm going to agree with Vinny. Biodome.
Good pick, Ben.
You know why I knew that?
How did you know that?
I swear to God, I say that all the time.
I'm like, no one's gonna fucking get this.
Bro,
You guys really did that? You guys really did it? No one's gonna fucking get this for all 5 years?
I did one. I did one that I was like, they're gonna have to work hard for this.
I tried to do like levels of difficulty.
Well,
I just picked my favorite quotes. in
you
movies.
also want me to seed candy bars, Kyle. Like, I don't know what to fucking tell you.
Those aren't ours. Start it up again.
That's to Vin.
Me?
Yeah, right? Or is it Joe? Joe?
Ben.
Vin.
I'll go. If he strikes, he's the 1979 Odor Eaters champion. He's got 1 foot in the frying pan and 1 in the pressure cooker. Believe me, as a bowler, I know that right about now your bladder feels like an overstuffed vacuum cleaner bag, and your butt is kind of like an about to explode bratwurst. You piece of shit. Joe?
Kingpin.
Christine?
Kingpin.
Miguel?
Kingpin.
El Kyle?
Kingpin.
Good job.
Okay, that's to Mr. Pravda.
Is anybody else tracking these points?
I have them.
Tracking mine.
Okay. I have them too. Okay.
Checking them up here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go home, grab a shower and a shave, give the wife a little pickle tickle, and I'm on my way, you piece of shit.
Who's first, Joe?
Mike.
A League of Their Own.
Ben.
It's not Beer Fest, is it? Beer Fest?
Kyle.
Mike sounded confident. I'm going to go with the League of Their Own.
Justin.
It's definitely a League of Their Own.
It is a League of Their Own. John Lovitz's character.
I didn't want that point.
He's one of the my favorite parts of that movie.
Mr. Kyle.
Okay. If my answers frighten you, then you should cease asking scary questions, you piece of shit.
Who's first?
Joe.
I'm drawing a blank.
Is that a pass?
That's a pass.
Justin.
Pass.
Vin.
I'm going to say Pulp Fiction.
Mike.
Pulp Fiction.
That is correct.
Good one.
Michael.
Jeez, Peyton, her old man even cold yet, you piece of shit. This one's a tricky one. I'm not even sure if most of you have seen this movie. Justin.
Silverado?
Joe.
I'm gonna go with Justin Silverado.
Kyle.
Why would you pick one if you don't think any of us have seen it? Silverado.
Vin.
Barbie.
Silverado was accurate.
What did we say?
Vin said
I haven't
Barbie.
seen Barbie, so I figured Barbie.
I have watched Silverado.
I figured at least one of you. I didn't think all of you had seen it yet. Well, it's like a 40-year-old movie, so I shouldn't use the word yet.
Next for me, it's not the meaning of life, Alfred. It's the feeling of life. You piece of shit. Joe Pravdo. TikTok, motherfucker.
Dark Knight.
Vinny.
Can you repeat the quote? I'm sorry.
It's not the meaning of life, Alfred. It's the feeling of life.
Oh, it's Batman vs. Superman.
Kyle.
I'm going to say Dark Knight Rises.
Michael.
I'm going to say Batman vs. Superman since I know that one the least.
I'm going to say you're all wrong. That is
Okay.
the movie.
Justice League.
That is the movie Down to You, starring Freddie Prinze Jr.
I never saw it.
Oh, no.
That's correct.
No, like the other one. Like the other one, Batman. At what point do you want to update the point count for everybody?
What do you mean?
Like, what the point totals are for everybody?
When it's
Do you want me
over?
to do that now?
When it's over?
Oh,
Remember,
okay.
there's 5. Everybody has 5.
What?
Everybody has 5.
I have you and Mike having 6 right
No,
now.
no. I meant, like, there's 5 quotes, so we would
Yeah.
give the totals at the end.
Okay.
That was me, so now that goes to Vin.
This is 3?
Yeah.
No, this is 4.
What?
No, yeah, that was 3. Never mind. I'm sorry. My bad.
Wait, this...
No, you're right. This is
This-
this is your third one.
Yeah, you should be saying your third one right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Wait.
Just cleaning out the old locker. She stinks like gas, but I'll sure miss her. I guess you can say that about all my girls, you piece of shit. Mike,
Super Troopers.
Christine,
Super Troopers.
Giuseppe,
Super Troopers.
Kylo.
Super Troopers.
You guys are good. See, these are all layups. Get ready for the hard ones.
Mr. Pravdo.
I love the smell of commerce in the morning, you piece of shit.
Commerce.
Yes. Vin.
Fuck. I know
Who
that.
was
I
that
fucking
one?
know this one.
Oh, The Wolf of Wall Street.
What'd you say?
Oh,
The Wolf of Wall Street.
No, what name did Joe say next?
You, Kyle.
Me? I'm going to say Trading Places.
Justin?
No, it's Mallrats.
Mike?
It is Mallrats.
It is Mallrats.
As a matter of fact, it's when they first walk into the mall.
Yep. And I would have been so ashamed of myself if you hadn't thought of it.
That's Joe. Kyle.
All we got to do is tell the story right, you piece of shit.
That's a tricky one. Who's first?
Justin.
Pass.
Mike.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Vinny.
Picturing a British accent. All we got to do, tell the story right. So I'm going to say the beekeeper.
Okay. What? Joe.
What's it? Was that Australian?
It sounded Australian.
Very
Yeah,
Australian.
it's pretty Australian.
Just face it, Joe. You don't have it. None of us have it.
Yeah, pass.
It was basic.
Beekeeper?
That's
Wow.
why.
Okay.
I don't think I ever saw Basic.
I don't think I've seen Basic in like 20 years.
Nothing basic about me.
All right, Michael.
That's on to me. All right. It's not a good day to be a bad guy, you piece of shit. All right. Joe.
Pass.
Kyle.
Kick ass.
Vinny.
Mystery men.
Justin.
The Crow.
The Crow.
These are Mike movies.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, I hope you guys realize what's happening here.
I know it looks like it, but it's not.
To me, right? My X-Men.
Never say that again.
You can't just walk out of a drive-in, you piece of shit. I'll give you all a second so I can clear my throat and take a drink.
I have a guess, but I don't think it's right.
Well, then let's start with you then.
Grease.
What?
Grease.
Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry. Show me Grease.
Joe?
Grease.
Kyle?
Yeah, that was my first thought too, was Grease.
I'm going to join the crowd. Grease.
They didn't say it in the form of a question.
Grease is the word.
The word have you heard?
Oh, that was the bird.
Don't tell me I didn't make anything easy for you guys, Kyle, Brandon, Hauser.
I was lucky that someone else said it first.
I don't know why I got my middle name thrown out for that one.
Yeah, we
Out of London, how's that?
Vin.
Okay. I will suck your dick. I will suck your fucking dick. Just join my team. I'll suck your dick. You can fuck me. You can get fucked by me. You can watch me fuck something. Just point at something in the room and I'll fuck it for you. Just tell me what you want me to fuck, you piece of shit. I'll start with Mike.
I don't know.
I know what it is.
I know.
You should all be ashamed of yourselves that you don't know what this is.
Kyle.
I'm going to say Team America.
Joe.
I'm also going to say Team America.
Justin.
No, that's MacGruber.
That is correct.
Wow.
Actually, only seen either of those once.
Best movie.
Joseph.
Girl, you look so good, someone ought to put you on a plate and sop you up with a biscuit, you piece of shit. I can't do the voice.
Joe's bringing the thunder. You shouldn't do the voice. That would just make it easier. Although, maybe you should do the voice, because I have no fucking clue. That'll be my answer. I'll go first. I have no fucking clue.
I think I have an idea.
Ben?
Elated Man.
Kyle? I'm just going in order of my screens, by the way.
Soul Plane.
Justin?
He's Googling. He's Googling. He's
I'm
cheating.
not
He's
Googling.
cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating. He's cheating. Tell your new mind.
Why do you gotta come at me?
Because maybe I'm being competitive even though I'm down by 4 points. And there's 2 things left. one thing.
I mean, you are. You're down. You're not. Are
I'm
you?
mad.
You're not the
That was
lowest,
falling.
technically.
Yes, I am.
Joe can't do the voice, so that means it's a movie with African American people in it. Coming to America.
You're correct. That was Reverend Brown.
That was
Oh, wow.
out of my ass.
Oh, wow.
Out of your Google search?
I'm.
Oh, child.
What does that prove?
That I can't Google. I guess it's gonna be hard to read my
Justin
next.
likes tits, everybody.
Gonna be-
This is the universal.
I do like tits. It's gonna be hard for me to read my next fucking question without touching my cell phone, but I guess I can use my dick.
So, if anyone didn't realize that this game was a ploy for Justin to get an extra, I mean, I wasn't gonna say that until the game was over, but I knew that before the game started.
It's not a ploy for me to get an extra veto. Everybody had a fair chance at this. It's not my fault that due to insomnia I watch a shit ton more movies than most of you.
Nuh-uh.
Whose turn?
All right, whose turn is it?
That was Joe. It's your turn, Kyle.
You and others, this is your soul. This is what you are, you piece of shit.
Say it again, please.
You and others, this is your soul. This is what you are, you piece of shit. Justin.
Pass.
Mike.
Zero clue. Pass.
Joe.
I think it was 7.
Vinny.
Dazzled.
Interesting
So,
choice.
for a different question on this show, I did it like a grandma answer. This is my grandpa answer. This is Dr. Zhivago.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right, it is.
All right, Michael.
I ain't farting on no snare drum, you piece of shit. Joe.
Airheads.
Kyle.
Airheads.
Vinny.
I'm going to say Airheads. Joe said it way too fast.
Justin.
Of course, I'm going to say Airheads.
Yes. That was one of my gimmicks. I'll tell you right now, my last one I don't think anyone's getting.
Oh, I made my last one super fucking easy. Mr. Madison, what you've just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul, you piece of shit.
Alright, so even though this is probably the easiest one that any of us is going to throw out, we're still all going to lose to Justin. I just want that to be said.
Yeah.
Okay, who's first? Who's answering first?
I think in unison.
Billy Madison?
Billy Madison.
There we
Thank
go.
you, Gilmore.
I was tempted to say that, but I need them points.
Okay, that goes to Mr. Vinny Landolfo.
I'm 47. 47 years old. You know how I stayed alive this long? All these years? Fear. The spectacle of fearsome acts. Somebody steals from me, I cut off his hands. He offends me, I cut out his tongue. He rises against me, I cut off his head, stick it on a pike, raise it high up so all on the streets can see. That's what preserves the order of all things. Fear, you piece of shit. And the Emmy goes to...
Start calling out names.
Kill.
Fuck, man. Gladiator.
Giuseppe.
I'm also going to go with Gladiator.
Justin.
I also will go Gladiator.
Miguel.
I'm going to go Gangs of New York.
And the winner is Miguel. Great
Very
rabbit out of your hat, a.k.a.
Very
Dead
Bill the
Jack.
Butcher.
I was tempted to do the accent.
I should have fucking known. He had 5 opportunities, and he didn't use that movie for the first 4. I should have fucking known.
That's Vinny, right? I'm sorry, that's Joe, right?
That is Joe.
He took the bar. The whole fucking bar, you piece of shit. Justin.
Can't believe he's blanking on this one.
Oh, fuck me. Like, I know it.
Doesn't sound like you do.
No, I do, but I just...
Doesn't sound like you do. It sounds like it's a pass.
It's in there somewhere.
It sounds like it's a pass.
Shaun of the
I
Dead?
just can't remember.
Shaun of the Dead.
Kyle?
Spaceballs.
Vin?
This is the end.
Mike?
I'm hoping you saved me to last because you saw the eye roll because it's Animal House.
It is Animal
Okay.
House.
I can't, I'm...
I knew it was in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope all of you have seen this, like, I'm pretty sure all of you have
Yes.
seen this movie.
Yeah. You didn't do it in the voice, but I heard it in the
I
voice.
couldn't do the,
It would have been a big giveaway.
Yeah. Then he takes the bottle of Jack.
Oh, fucking bar!
Mr. Kyle.
Yeah.
But your grade, the second grade, Matisse is every one. You've made my child a Matisse. Let me study with you. Let me into the second grade, you piece of shit.
Wow.
Has anybody watched this movie?
I don't recognize this at all.
I mean, I would think that someone who went to film school would have seen this movie, along with every movie that I presented.
Andrew Wolf.
So I'm going to say Justin.
Pass.
Mike?
I can't pull out any film school shit. Pass.
Vinny?
What's that Humphrey Bogart one, dude? White House.
All right, Joe?
No idea.
6 Degrees of Separation.
All right, Mikey.
Okay. Look. We can't stop at every sop, yelled, or one vase sign, you piece of shit. Just move on. Now, I know you've all seen this movie, but there's no way you're going to remember this line. It's my favorite line from the whole fucking movie.
Can you say it again?
Look. We can't keep stopping at every sop, yelled, or one vase sign, you piece of shit. Just move on. Okay. Joe?
I know this, too.
3, 2,
Blazing-
1.
No, that's not it. Blazing Saddles. I know it's wrong.
Kyle.
I'm going to say Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Vinny.
Fanboys.
Justin.
It's not.
Pass.
Okay. The Simpsons movie.
Yeah, I
Nah.
googled it at the
Wow.
end. Like,
Fuck.
fuck. I knew the line.
fuck.
Just to be clear about the vendetta I have against Joe, did anyone hear him mutter under his breath when I made my guess? It's not. Or anybody else?
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
Kyle, if our calculations are the same, Michael and I have tied.
And the other 3 of us have also tied.
No, I still have Vinny one lower than you and Joe.
Oh, that's weird. But okay. Yeah, you and Micah have tied at 12.
We've tied at 12. Michael,
Yeah.
do we... I'm going to let you choose, because if I choose...
I'll take it. I'll take the point.
No. Do we each get our own veto, or do we want a co-veto?
I think we each get our own.
Okay. See, Michael made that decision. No one come at me.
This really does look like we coordinated together.
Really
we
does.
did not.
Now, to be fair, I have one backup one. The fastest person to get this. Now it has to. You have to wait until I finish.
Wait, so how do we buzz in?
I'm going to read this, finish. I'm going to pause for a second, and I'm going to say go. And the quickest one to say it out loud. If you say it before I say go, out of the running. All right.
All right.
Are you ready?
Maybe.
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's going to do it? You, Lieutenant Weinberg, have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago and you curse the Marines. You have that luxury. You have the luxury of knowing what I know, that Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives. And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You don't want the truth, because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as the backbone to a life spent defending something. Use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the blanket of the very freedom I provide, then questions the manner in which I provide it. I'd rather you just said thank you and went on your way. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon and stand a post. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you're entitled to, you piece of shit.
You good, man?
Go. Vinny is out.
Good man.
Vinny is out. I didn't even say go. Kyle's out.
You put your hand up.
You did say go.
No, I didn't. I was about to, but Vinny yelled it out. Vinny's out. Kyle's out. Go.
Fuck you.
Dude, Mike, did I not lay out how to do it?
You did say go.
Did you just
I'll
say
be honest with you. That was so long. I was chomping at the bits. I knew it after the first 3
Listen,
seconds.
that's the point.
Yeah, so did everybody.
That was the point of it. Mike and Joe, you heard the explanation, right? Wait until I say go.
I
did not
saw this. I
finish
thought
go.
this meant go. You didn't
I just put
specify
my
what
hands
go
up. I
was.
just put my hands up.
It's not my fault.
Okay,
In a court of law,
Michael
you're not
and
supposed to know
Joe,
what go was.
go.
you good men?
Michael, you did the noble thing there. I appreciate that.
Joe gets an
I
extra
talk
veto.
fast.
That's me, Mike, and Joe with 4 vetoes heading into this. Don't worry, there'll be more ways for you to get vetoes. Let's end this show.
You're goddamn right it's over.
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
Joe, it's been long enough. Just get to the thing.
All right. As always, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook.com/nerdies. Follow us on Twitter at nerdies. Email us at nerdies@gmail.com. Check out nerdies.com.
Fuck you.
That's good enough for me.
That's it.
Joe, do your thing.
YouTube.com/nerdities. Subscribe, like, bell, hit that. A bunch of videos coming. Enjoy it.
Pleasantville, that
Give us
shit.
money.
Thoughts and opinions of the Nerdies crew. Eat out. Totally spoilers out. Going next week. Far more so. Fuck bye.
Fuck you.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.